Going right there, the gray SUV. What's up, buddy? How you doing? How are you? How come nobody just unhooks the fucking, yeah, nobody ever unhooks the fucking, they always try to put it together, it's easier to just unhook it. Fucking retards. Just unhook the fucking thing. What? Yes. Isn't that much easier?
What's going on?
Nothing, what's going on with you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
I don't think you're getting in the front, do you? I think it's warmer here than Atlanta today.
Not really that bad down there.
No,
Has it snowed yet? Or?
Oh, it doesn't snow there. But I'm just saying, I mean, it's warm, it's
Yeah.
not cold. I mean, it's a little colder than this, but not much.
Those last couple weeks, alright?
Good. But we still have to finish that other tape, right?
Yeah. I got like 5 matches maybe.
Right, how many matches?
I think we did 3. I think we only ended up doing 3 because we did an hour. So I got like
Oh wait, we're only doing 2 hours on the tape, right?
yeah, well one of them's the actual chair shot heard around the world, so that's only like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but it might take me an hour to discuss it.
Well, we'll do an hour and see what it what.
All right, well, wait, hold on. So wait, we already did 3 matches in an hour.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because remember we kept going back and forth.
And no, I'm saying I'm surprised we even did 3. I thought we probably did 1 or 2.
No, we did the debut and then like 2 of your matches.
All right. Well, anyway, so and then we shot the other fucking.
That's all done. The behind closed doors.
All right. So
this is Rob's on the road.
Okay. So all right. So that's what you guys owe me for an on the road then,
yes.
right?
We're on the road. We're here in Baltimore.
And the Baltimore is like it's like Philly's. It's the slums of Philadelphia.
Yes. This is the worst airport too.
And Philadelphia is like the, according to Howard Stern as well, and so I take pride that he said that. But Philly has the most degenerate freaks per capita, more so than New York. Because like in New York, they're all like all the freaks are on the surface, but in Philadelphia, they're much more kayfabe freaks. Like Uncle Ed, who used to. There was a guy named Uncle Ed.
I sold my socks to him.
Did you?
I knew him. I'll give you my Uncle Eddie's story when you're done if you want to.
Yes, I would like to hear that, but I never even met him. I just read about him in some magazine. Apparently, and I thought
Eddie Savitz.
Uncle Ed, and I thought he was a proper indictment of Philadelphia sleaziness.
Yes.
He would pay young boys to crap in their underwear, and then he would buy their crap-stained underwear, and then he would keep it all around his house. And eventually, like when he died because of like AIDS or something, the cops came and there's all this bacteria and E. coli and shit and piss and crap underwear all over the house because they're very disgusting.
And he had a bunch of storage places, and they opened them up.
And you sold him your socks?
Yeah. How'd you know about that?
You just told me that.
Okay. Well, this is I didn't know. I didn't say socks.
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Is this like a fucking Abbott and Costello sketch? How'd you know? Hey, I sold him my socks when they were about a church. So this so you sold him your socks. How'd you hear about it?
I didn't know. I just said I sold them. Okay, let's get this. I was selling flowers from the street corner. That was my livelihood before I started.
You were selling roses?
Yes. A dozen for $10.
And how do you make any money at that?
You can make money. You make your money on your holidays. But I was only like 13.
But I'm saying, what kind of money are you making?
You can make $100 for like 6 hours.
But how do you make? Okay.
But I mean, when you're only like 15 years old.
First of all, stop being so herky jerky because my neck's fucked up with the gas and brake. Don't be a tapper.
Okay.
Nothing like a tapper. I hate tappers. That's when they tap the gas and the brake and give me a headache. So, how do you get paid on the rose business? Do you get it per hour or do you get tips?
You get on the roses. Roses is bad because you would have the bouquets where you would get 20% of what you sell. So you sell a $5 bouquet, you get $1. The rose business was a little more hard. You would only get 5%. So that's why I was always pushing the bouquets more because you make a little bit more money.
Right. So you're saying the single rose as opposed to the bouquet or the flower bouquet?
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is the flower bouquet. You would they were between $7 and $10 per dozen. It depends on like what the
occasion.
Exactly. So you would get 70 cents or $1 for that kind of money. But then like with $5 bouquet, you'd get $1. So it's like it's a lot easier to make money that way. Like.
All right. Well, anyway, that story was going nowhere. So now back to Uncle Eddie.
Uncle Eddie. Okay, this is what happened. I was selling.
Would you stop herky jerky with the car?
Sorry.
Can you feel that at home when you're on camera? Dude, just keep one pace. Let the car go and just keep it at one. There you go. There you go. Set the cruise
control. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay, I was on the street corner selling flowers, and this old guy came in. Like he looked like Woody Allen, like the most.
Wasn't he fat though?
No, he was real skinny. He was like skinny and.
Yeah, I guess he would be if he had AIDS, but I always thought he was fat.
So what happened was I'm cruise controlling her t-shirt. So.
Yeah, get a shot of the cruise control for people to see his cruise control. He's not doing a very good job with it either.
I'm doing good.
Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Just leave it alone.
Okay. But we're going to have to get off here, so I'm going to have to...
you're killing me.
So, he came up to me, it was like in the summer, and he had like this little dog. He looked like Woody Allen. And he just started talking. I was like 14 years old, and this guy was like the most non-intimidating guy ever. I was probably 140 pounds. I could kick his ass. He started talking to me, blah, 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 and he's like, can I ask you a strange question? Can I buy your socks off you? I go, what? He goes, I'll give you $10. It's hot out. I was like, all right, sure.
$10, it's hot out.
I was like, all right. I was like, all right, here. He goes, well, there was like a woods across the street. He's like, would you like to go down in the woods and take them off for me? I go, no, I got to wash my flowers. What are you, out of your mind? So, oblivious to everything. This was a little,
Didn't realize he was a sexual predator.
No, because this was like 2 years before he came out. I was one of the early ones.
2 years before he came out where?
Before he got caught on the news and everything.
Oh.
So this is because I was horrified one day watching the news and I go, holy shit, that's the guy I sold my shit to. So what would happen was... So
you sold him your shit too, or just your socks?
No, just my socks. So then the funny thing is...
Did you shit in your socks?
No.
Because you did just say you sold your shit to him.
That was a terminology.
Oh, you're saying
figure
as a metaphor.
Yes. So what would happen was... what was I going to say?
So you give him...
So I give him the money. So the funny thing is...
You gave him the money?
No, he gave me the money. The funny thing is my mom comes down to deliver my dinner or lunch.
Right.
So I go, hey, I just sold my socks to some guy for $10. I'm making out good today. What? She goes bananas, calls the cops. Cops started laughing. He goes, you know what? If somebody wanted to buy my socks for $10, I'd do it too, and all this. Trying to calm my mom down and everything. So,
right.
So, figured after like nothing ever happened, never saw the guy again. But then when it all came out, then it came out that there was these 3 kids that I knew in my neighborhood. They would go down to his apartment every Saturday afternoon, and he would take filter paper, put it in the toilet, and they would $50 a shot. They would shit in the toilet, and he would take the filter paper and all this. But that's all he would ask for. He wouldn't ask for anything like sexual.
This is just getting more and more disgusting.
Yeah, but that's your inside Uncle Eddie.
But yeah, who brought this up anyway?
You did.
Oh, I did. Don't. Anyway, so Howard Stern said that it all comes back full circle. So Howard Stern said that Philadelphia has the more deviants because in New York the deviants are kind of in the open, but in Philly the deviants are low life, underground, but
right.
And not just disgusting deviants like him, but cool deviants like sex freaks and and fucking
like that one
swingers clubs and Kama Sutra or whatever. Anyway, it's interesting, but whatever. But Baltimore is like the ghetto version of Philadelphia. And if you live in Baltimore, go fuck yourself. How about that?
I always thought Baltimore always had like the real.
And people like the Rotten Brothers.
There's like a real drug scene in Baltimore. Like,
Well, yeah, but there's a real drug scene in Philly too. But Baltimore was kind of like they wanted to be Philadelphia.
Right.
And so the people, they weren't as cool, and the people weren't as cool. They wanted to be like cooler Philadelphia people.
Right.
They were always the wannabes. They were like, look how cool I am. I'm doing drugs.
Right.
You know, whereas the Philly people just did the drugs.
Right.
And the drugs don't make you cool, but however, unfortunately, when you're younger, you think they do.
Right.
I fell into that trap, and because I wanted to be Keith Richards, but the but I realized at a later date that thank God I didn't kill myself.
That's good.
Yes, drugs are not cool. Drugs are, you know what? Yeah, it's actually kind of pathetic, really, if I think about it. Like, I thought it was cool, but it's pretty pathetic.
Right.
But that's why I was in Philly as opposed to Baltimore.
Right.
Because in Baltimore, it's just pathetic. But wait, that doesn't make it easy. In Baltimore, it's more pathetic. In Baltimore, you never kick the drugs, I guess. That's the difference. To pursue my analogy
That's what I
further.
hear. That's what I hear.
Yes, I think at some point you have to grow up.
Yes, absolutely. There's a time to change.
Yes. There's where does that song go? Time Life Books. It was actually by the Byrds, but then Time Life Books appropriated it. A time to live, a time to die, a time to eat French fries.
Yes,
No?
I know where you're going.
Not it. Your driving is progressively getting worse.
It is? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm trying.
Apparently you're not trying very well.
Krispy Kreme is open.
I saw that too, but I don't like donuts really.
No, but they all closed in Philly. They closed everywhere.
Well, see, they didn't get the message in Baltimore.
Yeah.
So they're just running on impulse power because nobody got the message. So, Bob Evans. I love Bob. What time is it? What time does the show start?
In like about a half hour, I think.
Ooh, I gotta send someone for some cinnamon hot cakes at Bob Evans. I love
Bob Evans down on the farm.
They rock. You ever had the Harvest Grain cinnamon hot cakes?
No. Good.
Oh. But instead of using actual syrup on them, you want to use honey. And you have to make them stick the honey under the heat lamp. Otherwise, it takes forever to pour. Yes, I've mastered the art of pancakes worldwide. Although I actually have some food I brought at the airport, but I didn't actually eat because I never got around to it from Atlanta. But I think I might have to go send someone for the Bob Evans.
This is on Governor Ritchie Boulevard.
Is that the road the building's on?
No, it's on 8th Avenue. But we turn on to 8th, so we're looking for 8th Avenue now.
I think if your driving gets any worse, I'll be vomiting in your lap.
Oh, no, please don't do that.
The liquor fair. Does that mean they have like all kinds of rides and stuff, or it just means the prices are extremely amicable?
They're fair. Well, they are in Baltimore because I heard alcoholism and...
Or maybe it was supposed to be liquor ferry and the Y fell off.
It's possible.
And like the liquor ferry brings you your booze at night when you're passed out drunk. And pumps it in an IV so you'll wake up with a nice buzz. Where's the air at? I'm fucking hot. I don't think there's enough cuss word usage in the world.
You know what? What do you think about Sirius Radio and all that? I think there's a lot of cussing. It's almost too much.
Actually, you know what? To be honest, I don't listen to it because somebody gave me one for a gift last Christmas, not this one, but the one before, and I still haven't installed it yet.
Right.
But no, honestly, I think I don't think I'm not a big fan of. I mean, if that's how you speak, then that's fine. I don't believe in doing it on TV because I think that's just cheap. But, But I like it on the radio when I do listen to Sirius, like in a rental car, because that's how people talk.
Right.
So I tend to disconcur with you about that point.
That's why I asked.
And I invented the word disconcur, by the way.
Take a note of that.
That could be mine. Well, cool. That's fine. Well, why do I got that black stuff leaking all over my rims that I can't get off? It is, yeah. I mean, and I had them checked like 10,000 miles ago because of the black, and they said they were running fine, but yet they keep getting dark. And I've been to the car wash. That black stuff won't come off. They said it's brake fluid or something. Yeah, but why doesn't it do it on any other tires? And the front one too, and the right front too, right? Right. Mm. How's everything else looking? All right, so, well, let me ask you this. So, I mean, can you take the front tire off and look and see what's causing the black stuff, or do they need to be rotated too? They need to be rotated too, or anything, or balanced, or? What about? Yeah, I was gonna say, were you able to? All right, can you still hear me? Yeah. Hello. Can you? What about the spare tire? I'm sorry. The tire that we tried to fix before. Is that fixable again, or? All right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't fly back in until tomorrow night, so that's fine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm saying just go ahead and buy it and install it. But if you can find out anything about that, can you see if the black is only on the one side? And if it is, what do we got to do to fix it? You know what I mean? It might be, but why wouldn't it be on the back tires though?